Never mess with a retired special forces soldier. He's just a beekeeper now. Adam was a somewhat eccentric beekeeper. He rented a warehouse on the edge of a small town. His only neighbor was his landlady, an elderly woman. He didn't care about the outside world. The only thing that mattered to him were his bees. The female landlord also lived alone. She looked after Adam, and over time he came to see her as family. One day she was on her computer when a warning suddenly popped up. She dialed the number on the screen and connected with someone named Nick. Nick lied, claiming there were security issues with her account that needed urgent upgrading. The kind old woman didn't think twice and followed his instructions. She downloaded the software, but the moment she entered her bank password, the screen went black. When it reopened, her $2 million retirement savings were gone. The scammers cheered and celebrated their big score. Meanwhile, the old woman just sat there with tears welling up in her eyes. She didn't know how she would survive the rest of her life. Adam had no idea what had just happened. He came over with a jar of homemade honey to share. He knocked and knocked, but no one answered. He figured she must have gone out. Then he heard the smoke alarm going off inside. Sensing something was wrong, he rushed in and turned off the alarm. He grabbed a kitchen knife and slowly walked toward her bedroom. At the doorway, he found a handgun on the floor. Suddenly, a female police officer appeared behind him. By then, the landlady had already committed suicide. Adam was mistaken for the killer by her granddaughter, Keisha, and was arrested. Fortunately, shortly after, Keisha checked her grandmother's computer. She discovered that the bank account had been completely drained. That's when she began to suspect the truth behind the suicide. Adam was quickly released since there was no gunpowder residue on his hands. The fingerprints on the gun proved his innocence. The next day, a calmed Keisha went to the warehouse to apologize. During their conversation, Adam learned that her grandmother's account had been wiped out. Clearly, she had been scammed. Adam frowned and asked Keisha if she knew who did it. She only knew it was a professional online scam ring. Even if they caught them, the scammers would just say the old lady willingly gave them the money. It would be nearly impossible to get a conviction. Hearing this, Adam quietly got up. He grabbed a jar of honey from the table outside. He pulled a satellite phone from one of the beehives. The operator heard his voice and immediately straightened up. Adam explained why he was calling. Within just one afternoon, the operator had tracked down the location of one of the scammers. So Adam drove to the entrance of the building with 2 buckets of gasoline.